24-25 cheerleading season. I'm Kiara Jones. I'm the varsity coach, but I'm kind of the head coach over the whole program. I'm the one who everyone's talking to about uniforms, money, and so on and so forth, medical things, everything like that. We have Miss Hankston, Miss Doniqua Hankston. She's downstairs with your kids right now. She's the other black lady. Well, they're both black, actually. And Valencia Aguilera, I always get her mixed up because her name is Valencia, and her husband is Hispanic, so her whole name is Hispanic, so I'm like, okay. But anyways, we have Miss Hankston and Miss Aguilera. Miss Aguilera is a first grade teacher here, and Miss Hankston is an IA. So I teach third grade in this room, and yes, along with them, we created the team. So here's just an introduction. This 24 season is going to be filled with fun, athleticism, culture building in my classroom, around the school. Like, I'm a very cultured type of person. I'm going to talk to your student while in the hallway. Hey, you doing right? So that's just who I am. Cheerleading, in my opinion, is not just dancing. It's a lifestyle, a mindset. It involves leadership skills from every single person on the team, not just the team captain. So that's what people are going to be learning. We're going to be learning personal skills like time management, teamwork, negotiation. This year we're going to be doing lots of stunting, tumbling, stuff like that requires your students to actually take responsibility for their own growth in the sport. Endurance and more not only will be taught, but held accountable for. So I had a couple of students today was like, I forgot my uniform. I'm like, please don't forget your uniform again, okay? You have to take accountability for your own self. You're not, even my littles, even the juniors, you're not gonna rely on your parents to say, oh, you have cheer practice today, so here, I'm gonna pack your bag. No, you remember that you have cheer practice today, so you be responsible for that, okay? So leading this endeavor is me. I come from a background of dance and cheer, which includes classical jazz, and ballet, and also all-star gymnastic level cheerleading. So I'm kind of tough on them, but as you can see, like, it pays off in the end. Like, we've only had 3 practices, and they got a cheer down, and it looks good, and we'll clean it up throughout the whole season. I don't let up, honestly. We have Miss Hankston. She has an extensive background in dance and music. She chooses all of our music. Her music is lit. Who said that? Let's see. Miss Aguilera, she has an extensive cheerleading background. She cheerleaded from a baby all the way through, and through college. So that's who's leading the team. So to be discussed, we're first going to talk about financial. I know that's what all you guys are here for. Y'all like, what am I paying for? Hold up. We have fees, which are sports fees. The baseline, I don't think I put it in here, so I'm going to tell you now. The baseline sports fee for the school is $150. So that $150 is actually put on top of what the uniform costs, okay? So that's why it's so expensive. Cheerleading uniforms are expensive. We got $40 tops, $40 liners, $40 skirts. We need shorts. We need warm-ups and all that kind of stuff. So medical, everyone needs a physical. National Sports ID, we'll talk about that. Also, we'll talk about events. Third, we got sports seasons, who's on what team. And then lastly, we'll talk about communication and make sure that everybody is on the communication roster. All right, so here we go. Financial. This year's cheerleading fees are $350. I know on here I said $325. That was an estimate. So yeah, I did some actual calculations, and it's going to be $350. A deposit of $100 is needed by at least September 22nd. I'm giving you guys 2 weeks from now. I know that's how paychecks work. So yeah, $100 by September 27th so that we can get our orders for our uniforms in, so we can get out on that field and cheer. The good thing is that once we do put a order in, that it should be here in 2 weeks, in estimated time, 2 weeks. Okay, so that's a good turnaround time. The uniforms will include a shell, an underliner, and a skirt. Practice wear, which is a t-shirt and or shorts. We don't know if we're going to be able to, the shorts or the, I don't know, some stuff might just have to be fundraised for. I wanted to keep you guys' costs as low as possible. You'll also get a warm-up pants and jacket for the winter time. You get pom-poms and a cheer bag. So the shell, the underliner, the skirt, and the pom-poms are going to be CIVICA property. Okay, just letting you know that at the end of the season, returners get priority at tryouts next year also. So you guys probably, the fees probably won't be as expensive next year. Might be about $250, so that we just want to minimize our costs and keep the cheerleading program running as long as we can. So that will be returned at the end of the season. Other items like their warm-up pants, their jacket, their cheer bag, their practice wear, spirit shirts are for them to keep. Okay? So we also have fundraising opportunities for your cheerleading fees. Everyone will be, it's kind of an optional thing, but we for sure will have a guaranteed text-a-thon. Everybody will receive a text to share so that you can raise money towards your children's sports fees. All right, this text-a-thon is like you send everybody a text and you say, please donate to my cause. And there you'll be able to have a little bank. So we also have the option for World's Finest Chocolate. I love chocolate. I don't know if you guys do as well. I'm like, I want a box, so I want to give you guys the opportunity to buy a box, or not buy a box, but get a box so you can raise money for the for your children's sports fees. I was told that they can be sold at school before and after school. There will be no dispersing in class. That's the only thing that's prohibited with the World's Finest Chocolate. But that's my favorite chocolate. Those are my favorite fundraisers, so I kind of wanted to do it. And then also other fundraising opportunities. We could have event sales. Like, we have lots of events at CIVICA. We could always have a cheerleading booth that sells whatever. Like, we could sell t-shirts if we want to. It's all about the communication line between us and you. And if you guys want to come and participate and help us out and sell t-shirts, even the girls too, we could do that for sure. All right, so any questions about this? Yes?
With the box with the chocolate, is it per girl or is it?
It's per girl / per family. So we'll put in like a order for whoever wants however much. And then you get that box and you sell that box, and the money that we raise, you keep some of it, we keep a little bit of it, and hopefully we can raise enough money to actually pay off your cheerleading fees. So this right here is the $100 is the only deadline I have for now for the entire sports fees. I want to get a fundraiser out before I, come up with an actual deadline.
With the chocolate, we don't have to pay up front for the box for the chocolate.
I believe Cheer has enough to front the box, but
take some out. It's like paying itself back.
Yes. All right. So that's that. Any other financial questions? Yes.
The uniforms, they're not keeping the uniforms?
No. This is her CIVICA request.
So we're just paying for their
warm-ups.
For their warm-ups, they're not gonna do fundraisers for warm-ups?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's all together.
Because I remember in the text it said that $325 is being uniforms.
It does, but I talked to my athletic director. I can talk to her again and see what's best to do. I like the idea of keeping your uniforms, but we have a lot of littles who are gonna grow out of their uniform quickly. So that's the only reason that we're like, I don't want you to pay for a uniform now, then pay for a uniform later, because you have a first grader who turns second grade, and that growth spurt is crazy. Like, I'm telling you, the third graders that are now fourth graders, like they probably grew 2 sizes. So that's one of the reasons why it's like, all right, let's return our uniforms and just make next year's fees a little cheaper for you as families. Yes.
Can we get a detailed description, no disrespect or offense, but can we get a detailed description of what the actual fees cover then? Since we're having to come out of extra pocket, because I know the other sports fees are about the $150, and I know like last year we paid a little bit extra for basketball. We didn't get to keep uniforms for that either. So what actually does those sports fees? I'll give you to be able to get that.
Okay.
It's just a
Yes,
request.
definitely. I'll do that in class dojo.
For sure. No
Okay.
problem.
I'll put a nice little slideshow together. Yes.
Do we just pay it up front in the office? 'Cause I just wanna pay in full.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, ma'am. That should be ready for you guys to pay through Infinite Campus at the front desk. Yes.
Paying yesterday because they say they were not accepting payments yet.
Oh, okay. Well, we got it. I got it done yesterday, so that's up
I
to
paid
them.
yesterday too.
You tried to pay yesterday?
Mhm.
You didn't pay?
No, Miss Jenny said no,
She
not
said
yet.
no, that we couldn't do it. Yeah, that somebody else had to send that proof.
Okay, well, I figured that out in the morning, so that's up to them to put it on each student's account for athletic fees. So I'll let you guys know. I'll keep tabs on what they're doing, especially tomorrow. I'll let you know if it's available to do tomorrow for sure.
I have a question.
Yes.
What does it mean when you say that the kids now have priority over next year?
Now, well, if you're a returner, we're going to be looking at returners and saying, okay, what's most likely going to happen is that, okay, you've been on the team, you have your skills, you're going to make the team, unless we had an issue with behavior or grades or anything of that sort.
Okay.
Yeah.
So will they still have another fee or?
Next year, it's a 150 flat on top of whatever we're gonna buy for your students to use that year. Yeah. Okay. So for medical, everyone's gonna need a sports physical. We just need a copy if a student already has one. We got Erlen's. What's your baby name? I'm sorry.
Aaron?
Yes,
Ashlyn.
Ashlyn. There is an Erlen too, though.
Yeah, not anymore.
Oh, not anymore.
Going to basketball.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes, we got Ashlyn's physical, and that's in the system. We need a student copy of a physical if you guys already have one. If not, CVS conducts sports physicals. I looked up online, and just basically the blanket fee was like $73 or something like that, which I feel like is expensive. We had a physical night. We might be able to do another one. I have to ask, okay? So I'll see if we could do another physical night for maybe just cheer since our team is so big. Yes.
UMC does physicals for free and you don't need an appointment.
Oh, UMC does physicals for free. I didn't know that. Thank you for the information.
Oh, Miss.
Yes.
So there's a 150 fee on top of the 350.
No.
Oh,
It's a part.
Okay.
Yes, it's together.
Okay.
So, you can see your primary for sports physical. That's covered by insurance. Also, that's another way to not pay. Someone took their baby to primary, and you did.
Yeah, they asked for a
They
copy
asked
of
for-
it. I don't know if you have one. If not, I
I
can just
don't.
go in there and get the report. They usually always give me a report at the end of the appointment.
Okay, that's probably what's best because
Okay.
I don't have like a physical form.
I asked for it in the front office. Yeah,
Do they have it?
Yeah, they
Okay.
gave it
Okay,
to
the
me.
front office has one.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's my first year coaching, so there's gonna be there's a couple road bumps. I'm sorry. I apologize for any inconveniences, especially with the sports fees and stuff like that, and Infinite Campus and that stuff. I'm gonna get that squared away as soon as possible. I promise. Also, nationalsportsid.com. This is what you need to do. You need to go to nationalsportsid.com, register your student, okay? They need a headshot photo. You can literally take a picture behind a white wall and just take a picture of them, upload it. They need a scan of the birth certificate, take a picture, proof of your grade. This can be your most recent report card, school ID, school schedule showing your child's grade, or screenshot of Infinite Campus. Put a picture of that on there, and then at the end of that registration process is $12.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Has anyone registered their child? Because that site's not working right now. I don't
Oh,
know.
it's not?
My son is already registered, so I just had to add a child, but it's not working.
I did my renewal.
She did her renewal yesterday, and it worked?
I sent you a screenshot.
Oh, you did? Okay, sorry. Was it today? Because I did.
Yesterday and today.
It's not a renewal, it's admission, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's tricky, you gotta try different.
It's probably at certain times at night they turn off for the night. Maybe.
Yeah,
I tried
or
it
like, oh, you tried a couple times?
Yeah.
Aw, I'm sorry.
Overload of the server, because everyone's probably trying to.
Yeah, because my son's already registered, so I just needed to add her. And it's
Mhm.
not working.
Okay. Maybe if they have a contact line, sometimes they'll help you through there. So, these things are required before participating in any athletic events. Let's see. Speaking of athletic events, I know you, huh?
What kind of shoes do they wear?
What kind of shoes? Oh, the shoes are not in the package.
I know, I saw that.
So go on Amazon, search cheer shoes, white cheer shoes. Boom. That's all we need. Yes. Cheer shoes are slim, flat, and able to move in. All right. So these are the kind of events that we're going to be doing this year. We have football season. We have basketball season, information to be released. I don't exactly know what the schedules are for basketball season or the teams, because football has an elementary football team and a middle school football team, no high school. It might be the same with basketball. And also CIVICA events. I'll just go through. So football games will be on the weekends, on Saturday mornings specifically. This next game, we have a elementary game at 8 o'clock and a middle school game at 9 o'clock. So everyone who's in elementary, who will cheer for elementary, will be the junior Wolves. Also the junior varsity Wolves. So that team will low-key merge for these events. The junior Wolves are gonna sit in front and be cute, and the junior varsity Wolves will do their dances. And juniors are also learning the dances, but just not as, their rigor is turned down a little bit. We have middle school football. The varsity team is going to cheer for that. Our varsity team has grades 6 through 10. And that's that. So, yeah, these are our teams right here. We have CIVICA events. Uniforms every Friday. That's Spirit Day. Everyone will wear their uniforms, especially during the sports season. When we get to spring, where it's like everything's slowed down, we might not have uniforms every Friday. But for now, until the end of basketball season, it's going to be uniforms every Friday. Attendance is required at all CIVICA events. We have fall festival, spring festival. We have pep rallies and etc. So, we just really want to up the spirit here and up the culture. We had our first pep rally last week, and it was so fun. I just remember, I went to a big high school, and just the pep rallies were like, whoa! So I can't wait to have the cheerleading team help bring that into this school, especially with the new building coming and the school expanding so much. This is ground zero, and we're going straight to the top, period. Our teams are the junior Wolves. We have kindergarten through 2nd with Miss Aguilera, junior varsity Wolves 3rd through 5th with Miss Hankston, and varsity is 6th through 10th with me. And everyone is all on Class Dojo at the same time, so all events, everything. Yesterday I tested out the little events feature. Did you guys get a notification for this meeting? Yes, you did? Okay, good. So it works, and that's how we're going to be talking. So events, and then there's 91% families connected on Class Dojo. Here is the QR code if anyone's not connected. I know 91% is probably the people that are here, because y'all the ones got the information about the meeting. So, yeah. Vinny, you need it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, boy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. And then conclusions. Last thing that we need from you, other than the physicals, the sports ID. The sports ID is a little more important than the physical. The sports ID, your child will be able to participate in some things, but the physical we can wait for, but we need it as soon as possible. You understand that? Okay, so conclusions. Please message your child's sizes to Civica Cheerleading ASAP. The sooner that everyone's sizes are received, we can receive our uniforms. So if in the spirit shirt your child wears a youth medium, say youth medium. If they wear a medium, then let's do that. But I would rather order them and maybe they not fit and they have to return one or two, then everybody has to wait for one person to receive their size. Okay? So, yeah, as soon as possible, if you guys can just say, blah is size blank. And I'll put it in the form and we could get our uniforms in. All right, thank you for choosing to be a part of Civica Cheerleading. This season is going to be one of a kind in the most positive way. Let us know if you have any questions or concerns now and moving forward. We appreciate the consistent and active communication so far. Let's make this an amazing year. So, does anyone have any other questions besides the... Yes.
It ends at 4:30, right?
Practice ends at 4:30 right now. Yes, and this meeting.
If we can't get them in time, they can go straight to Cup Care.
Oh, yes.
Okay, cool.
The only thing is that your child has to be registered for Cup Care. If they are not, the Cup Care advisors are cracking down on fees. So, yeah, it's $7 for the afternoon. $7 for the afternoon every day.
Hours are longer, and daytime is 5.
In the daytime is $5.
But
Okay.
it's a one-time $50 registration fee.
Oh, there's a registration fee of $50. Yes. So if you're not yet registered for Cub Care and you don't want to pay that $50 now, then just come get your kid. Or and some students, like our high school students, can walk home if they need to. Yeah. So anything else? Yes.
Are the uniforms stretchy or site material?
They're
That was
kind of.
my question also.
So the
Because
shells.
last year, we gave them their sizes, but they came bigger,
Really?
way bigger. Oh.
I wanted to do a fitting. The fitting package is $150, and I might be able to swing it with what we have in our account right now, but it's gonna take longer. So if I'll try to see if it's the same company. I don't think it is.
No?
We're working with Omni this year.
I think that's it.
It is the same.
Yeah, just the ones that have the bottom is not. The skirt? Yeah, the skirt was.
I
The
seen
bigger
a
one.
skirt on a student today,
Yeah,
and
I-
it was
Yeah,
wide.
that one was
Okay.
super big.
Okay.
I had to order her one because they gave her 5 sizes up.
Huh?
They even had somebody to come and sew them.
Okay. Well, just send me their sizes, and I'm gonna talk to the director tomorrow about getting a sizing kit and having. But then we have to wait for that shipping.
Didn't they have one last year? Sizing?
They had a sizing kit.
You send it back after.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fine.
What do you need, just a measuring tape?
We could do that.
Oh,
We could just measure and accurately place their sizes on the website. We could do that. All right, we'll do a fitting on Tuesday. Yeah. We'll do a fitting on Tuesday. No need to send your sizes. That's fine. We'll do a whole fitting. Okay.
That might be more accurate.
Yes. Okay. So, anything else? No? All right. Thank you guys so much for coming.
thank you.
I appreciate y'all. Hopefully everyone's